As we draw the curtains on the second quarter of 2022 and welcome the last quarter, I reminisce on my childhood. You see, I grew up in a small island republic in the Caribbean called Trinidad and Tobago, on the island of Tobago to be more precise. I never once thought I was raised by a low-income family or lived in a third world country. I grew up in a time when almost everyone treated each other with respect. We didn't eat a lot of fast food because it was considered a treat, not a food group. We drank lime and lemon juice made from water that came from the standpipe on the street, and it was sweetened with real sugar. We ate things like saltfish and dumplings, chicken back, neck, foot, and rice, but mostly homemade meals consisting of meat or fish, vegetables, starch, and homemade desserts. I grew up in a time when we babysat or helped our neighbors with chores to be able to earn our own money. My siblings and I toted water until our necks sank down in our bodies. We washed clothes for the entire family and ironed them on Sunday for school on Monday. We went outside to play a lot: football, cricket, netball, fish, swim, ride bikes, run, fly kites, skate with friends, and played hide and seek. We drank water from the standpipe outside. Bottled water was unheard of. If we had a Coke, it was in a glass bottle, and we certainly didn't break the bottle when finished. We watched TV shows like Sesame Street, Good Times, The Jeffersons, Bonanza, Alf, Different Strokes, Full House, Leave It to Beaver, Gilligan's Island, Happy Days, Bewitched, The Brady Bunch, The Rifleman, Looney Tunes, The Flintstones, The Jetsons, Sanford and Sons, Dukes of Hazzard, WWF Wrestling, and I Love Lucy. And Indian movies on Sunday evening was a real treat. After school, we came home and did our homework and chores before going outside. We would pitch marbles and ride our bikes for hours, but we had to tell our parents where we were going, who we were going with, and be home before the streetlights came on. We learned from our parents instead of disrespecting them and treating them as if they knew absolutely nothing. What they said was law, and you did not question it, and you had better know it. In school, we read from the New Testament. We stood for the national anthem, said the national pledge, and listened to our teachers. We watched what we said around our elders because we knew if we disrespected any grown-up, we would get our behinds whipped. And it wasn't called abuse, it was called discipline. We held doors, carried groceries, and gave up our seat for an older person without being asked. You didn't hear curse words on the radio, in songs, or TV, and if you cursed and got caught, you would get a good beating. Please, thank you, yes please, no thank you. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir, and no, sir were part of our daily vocabulary. We grew up to respect the nation and the flag. The world we live in now is just so full of crooked people, hate and disrespect for others, but each of us can make an effort to make a difference. I am absolutely grateful for my childhood, and I will never forget where I came from. My current goal is to instill the values that I learned as a child in my own child. I only wish children in these times had half the chance at fun and respect for real life I grew up with.